Walking up on this protest at Sweeney's office. I don't know if you can see the full sign. It says "Get high on rights." We got a whole bunch of our crew out here. What everybody's fighting for. I mean, New Jersey in the past year has become more compassionate for medical marijuana patients. It's not for chronic illness anymore. Not for just chronic illness anymore. It's also for a lot of other things. But the medical marijuana prices are so high that and they don't let people cultivate their own marijuana in the state yet, as they should, to avoid those high prices. So this is what the protest is about.
This guy here films the police. I'm gonna film him filming the police. How you doing, bro?
How you doing? Where I saw a couple. Where'd it go?
Yeah, they went to put out a fire over there, and they might be back.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna stick around to make sure we don't get out of hand.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I know. We almost burned the buildings down.
Yeah.
What's your name and who are you? What are you doing here?
My channel's Wolfie Gladly, and the Accountability Inspector. I'm here to support fellow activists for any good cause, and I want to make sure that the cops don't get out of hand when we're here, because they like to violate everybody's rights. And I just narrated to my camera about what the movement's about and why it's so expensive to buy medical marijuana, but they're not letting us cultivate our own medicine. So I totally support the cause and the movement, so that's why I'm here.
Thank you. We need all the help we can get.
All right. What's your story, bud?
With Sativa Cross, we go around police stations also, and we smoke cannabis at the police stations and educate them about where we can use our cannabis, and we help other patients. We got a quarter pound of weed back from one patient.
Oh, really?
Keyport, yeah.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to your channel. Jamie sent me your way like a month ago.
Let's get together and do something, man.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I'm always about keeping government officials accountable.
Yeah.
Steve Sweeney, I feel he's a jerk off.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Sorry.
Tell me more.
That's great, man. I couldn't wait to be here.
Yeah, this is great. This is epic. We have so many patients together. We never get patients like this together.
So how far does the easement go here? They might try to push us back. Well, is this public or is this rented?
This grass.
Okay. All
We're
right.
allowed here. Once the sidewalk starts, the asphalt, that's there.
Oh, there you go.
So Peter, I'm going to Curaleaf right now. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Don't waste your money.
What's up, Jane?
Just the truth.
Did anybody peek their head out yet?
You know what I would just concentrate.
I think so, yeah. Coming down here, I see officers out here aware of our protest. Oh, he's running away. Why do they always do that? Like I said, we're out here on protest for medical marijuana patients, unfairness protest. Because something's on fire over here, apparently. Make sure he doesn't beat and rape this woman. Is there a fire over there?
There's a boat fire.
Fire company on its way? Oh, great, thanks. This is the fire. It's billowing over here. Let these men do their work. Get out of these guys' way. They got a job to do. A real job. Pull the hose out. I don't even think they need it. I think somebody could have just came out with a bucket. It's just, it's like being scared of a spider. I don't know why everybody's so scared to just throw a bucket of water on this. You make these men come out. These are volunteer firefighters. They're not even getting paid, so I mean, much love to them, but they didn't need to come out here for that little bit of a fire. So there was a mulch fire billowing in the corner of this building here, and nobody wanted to break out their own hose to put it out. They called the fire department, which is BS. that easy, folks. That's how the fire department does it. Look, that's real men hard at work. They don't even get paid. This cop over here that's leaving, he gets paid too much. These guys are volunteers. Hey, bud. It's a shame they had to send you guys over here, man. A bucket of water would have did. You guys are volunteers, man.
That's all right, man.
All right.
Get it, man.
Yeah, they moistened everything around it too, just to make sure it doesn't spread. Watch out for that hose. All right, guys, back to the protest.
Let's go back to the action.
Yeah.
Shit. Bunch of potheads in the grass. People on the grass, on grass.
Yeah, everybody's on grass today.
On the grass, in the grass.
Nobody has the balls to sneak their head out of Steve Sweeney's office right now, I guess.
He'll stay in there all day until we're gone.
It's probably a bunch of old ladies. Like, what do we do? Are we public servants? You guys went up there already?
Yeah, we went up there. We went into the office. It's all on Facebook, yeah.
Damn, man. I came a little late because I wanted to get my twine to put my sign around.
Oh, okay. Get high on rights.
Get high on rights, everybody.
Shot.
Learn your rights. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We got about 30 or 40 of us out here.
There's still some back at the other place too.
Oh, they're still back at the
Yeah, there's still some that stayed there and some left. They had to go.
Right. Yep.
A good group today.
Yeah, we had about 50 people.
Yeah. Really good.
All right, guys. So nobody wants to peek their head out. Apparently, I'm gonna have to go back and watch Sativa Cross on his live stream, and
SativaCross.com.
SativaCross.com also.
Sativa Cross on YouTube, Facebook,
Right.
You'll find me.
And we're all about medical marijuana patients' rights. And as soon as we cross that hurdle of legalization, we'll be on them too about expanding their laws on that too.
Yeah, we also fight for wheelchair access because the wheelchair access in Jersey is horrible.
Yeah.
Really bad. So.
Well, and then you have like we just noticed, like we were in Philly on Saturday, and the FBI, the federal courthouse building, has cars all on the sidewalk. It's just infuriating. Nobody can get by with a wheelchair. And I have it on video. I haven't gotten to it yet. I got so much footage. I'm so backed up.
My friend's in the hospital for liver cancer, and he made a bunch of edibles on Sunday night before his surgery. Edibles, oils, spent a lot of money, time, effort. Gets to the hospital, has his surgery, and the nurse takes away his edibles. You can't have this. He's like, huh?
In New Jersey, right?
New Jersey, Robert Wood Johnson. He's legally allowed to have this, and they took it away. Yeah. So for 3 hours, they had to beg and scream and plead and yell at
for their medicine
to give back this cancer patient's weed. Meantime, if you know what stress does to someone with cancer, it's a killer.
Right,
so in the meantime, he's all stressed out.
It's
now
either
he's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's either smoke or take 30 pills.
Yeah, well, they're giving him pills. They give him fentanyl. They give him cannabis. They took that away.
Well, that's not good. No. They want them to get.
They want him on fentanyl,
hooked,
so he stays on fentanyl. They can't get in,
and they're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And there should be wheelchair access. There's wheelchair access here. Yeah. Is it on that left side? I think I see it. Right?
It's the first thing we checked.
Good. And I guess he's not here today. You guys went in?
No, he's here.
Oh shit, yeah.
He's hiding in the back.
Man, fuck him.
He didn't want to come out and talk to us.
I'm about to walk around and take tags.
Yeah, he ain't trying to talk to us today.
Well, right before we break this up, I think I'm gonna go pay a visit.
Who's that? Running in. Who is that?
Somebody's running and hiding. Fast. Hey, buddy! Or they have him locked out. I guess they're locking everybody out. See that?
Who was that?
I don't know, but he had to wait to get in.
He jumped out and ran up there.
Yeah, he ran in there like.
So I guess they locked the doors.
The doors out there, they're already locked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he was in there earlier.
Well, no, they said they weren't, and they told that he wasn't here.
Oh, but he is here.
He is here because you see the car right there.
Which was that, Cadillac?
It says SS Senate.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a picture of this thing right here. This is a whole different form of activism right here, so they don't know what we do. So I kind of try to explain that public photography is totally legal. And that's State Senate President Steve Sweeney's vehicle. He's in the office. They try to lie to everybody and say that he's not in. He's hiding in the back, apparently. Let's get a shot at the shirt here. Haha, what's up, buddy? This guy's hiding from us. When does he get out? 3? He probably has a little.
We're just waiting for the reporter, and then now we're gonna
Take your car, take your house, and we'll make a deal. We'll do forfeiture, and we'll make a deal.
Group shot.
Line up for a group shot.
Group shot.
Group shot, guys. Steve Sweeney has to leave here at one point or another, so.
Alright, can we do one more with me
Next time you need a sign, it says hot support and marijuana.
Or just honk if you love marijuana.
This guy needs to come out, man.
No, he's fucking hiding.
Our second in Asbury Park on the 15th, if anyone wants to come down. We're trying to stand up for home grow and for developing a craft cannabis economy in Jersey through getting people into growing, getting them introduced to organics, and I'm setting it up with Brandon Chewy from Asbury. He's at Shorganics. I'm with Sweet Virginia Soil. So we want to get something that's more like a local grassroots, where the legalization right now is trying to cut out all of us. We're not going to have dispensaries, we're not going to have grows, I'm not going to be growing, no one's going to be selling or delivering. Big cannabis is coming in, they're taking over. So everyone that wants legalization, it's going to be more of the same crap that the ATCs are selling. You're not going to be seeing organic flower, you're not going to be seeing like nice cups in the state or just a fun culture. So all of us that have been treated like shit for years and years and years are still going to be the ones that are now paying out the butt for the stuff that they're forcing on us. So we go from being criminals to patients to now they're customers, and it's outrageous. So we need to get together and make sure that we're able to grow this plant that they've been ruining our lives and the lives of our friends and families over for decades. It's absurd. So Jersey Cannabis Network, I want to start this Cannabis Wars Alliance, not just in Jersey, but across the country, because it's not just in Jersey. There's dispensaries in New Hampshire and Maryland that are speaking out against home grow. So when the people that are selling it are not letting the people that need to use it grow it, it's just more exploitation. All the same stuff that's always happened in this country. Different people are getting exploited, but now it's not based on just color anymore. It's just based on the people in power. The rich people want to control everyone else. And we need to not make sure that we get to do what we want to do. And I'm just sick of this shitty cannabis, mainly. Like, I can't smoke it. These 5 strains that yield the most for them are not good for me. The strains that I need, I bred 12 years ago, and I'm not allowed to grow them in the state. So I know they don't have them because I bred them, and it took me years to breed them. And they just want to create this economy where the people that care about it, that have been helping patients for decades, like myself, cancer patients, and other people that I've known that have died, I don't get to participate, and I can still get in trouble for everything that I've been doing, and it's outrageous. It's just outrageous. So we all need to get together and make sure that we're not marginalized and exploited.
And CJ, when is that again?
Our next, for the Jersey Cannabis Network, the next event is April 15th at in Asbury Park. I think there's like a link or whatever for that. And then I'm trying to start this Cannabis Wars Alliance, just a movement to get people together to identify the politicians that are what their feelings are specifically for weed. So take out liberal Democrat and try to figure out which guys are the most lenient towards our policy. Prohibition in this country, alcohol prohibition, started when the women's consumption got 3% of the population to be able to sort of swing a vote. So whichever candidate was most crazy about getting rid of alcohol, they swung their 3% to those guys. And eventually, even the most liberal states had to grow dry because they would have lost their political seats. So this crazy group of people started this movement to make alcohol, which is the foundation of this country, illegal. And I want to rip off their model and do the same thing for weed, which everyone loves, and make sure that we stand out and we push the politicians around to make sure that we're getting them to represent us. If we can get 3, 4, 5% of the voting people that say, we don't give a shit if you're liberal, Democrat, whatever, we're going to vote for whomever is most closest to us on these policies that we want. And if we can really get 3, 4, 5%, we can vote out the politicians that are holding everything back and really get powerful in that we can impact elections the same way that the women's temperance movement did in the the 1900s. So I just want to copy that, get together, rather than all these like separate things to bring everyone together just on cannabis. So we get this and we make sure that we're not left out, because it's happening in Jersey and nationally. The 2020 election, they're probably going to legalize it and maybe leave us out. It's going to be big cannabis again. Everyone's a subject of America instead of a citizen. We can do whatever we want. And we just need to get together because it's happening. It's happening in all the states. If we don't get together, it's just going to keep happening. It's a problem. It's just a big problem. Cannabis Wars Alliance. Right now, it's me ranting like Facebook group. So find the Facebook group, Cannabis Wars Alliance. Join that. We want to get together, and it's not about that's exclusively about getting a political impact, moving the needle politically, not about other stuff or whatever. Just to kind of get people together, gather, figure out the politicians and their agendas, and just put them in the hot seat rather than writing nice letters to them. We want to say this is what we need. We want to match this. We have first because right now, so many people have been in their seat for so many years, and they know they're not going to lose. They just do whatever they want. Everyone wants legalization, but the people in charge aren't doing it. They don't have to. They're just running mad. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Steve Sweeney's office. He's pretending he's not here. He's hiding. As soon as we leave, he'll probably leave. And there he is. There's his special plates for state senate.
If he was here, you would be
felons. It could mean releasing cannabis prisoners that are in prison now, if they pass it. It would take some time, but right. So yeah, you got to free the prisoners. It's exactly what we've been saying. I'm amazed that they got it's decriminalization, descheduling with the legalization bill, and it has workplace language where workplace would have to come up with a policy for cannabis users, and it's kind of like alcohol. So are they saying they would fire all the people for using alcohol?
Right.
Or cannabis. So that's in there, which is great, and the expungement of felonies up to 5 pounds. That's Mayor Baraka. He testified at the hearing, the Appropriations Committee hearing, saying that we got to free the cannabis prisoners if we're going to do this. So that's what it would take. So hopefully, if it passes, the people that are in prison now or jail or prison now for
marijuana,
everything should be expunged.
Yeah,
but
up to 5 pounds. So but I think it's just possession. We don't know if that includes manufacturing. It doesn't. Okay. I don't think it has that language. So that's what I'm trying to get clarified with them as far as if the law passes, how does that treat somebody who grows cannabis? Is it decriminalized or does it say
decriminalization should have happened already? I think.
Right,
I believe.
Right.
So
we're one of the only states around here that isn't.
That it has medical marijuana and hasn't decriminalized yet. Yeah.
Or that's just not decriminalized at all.
Or legalized, fully.
But so tomorrow is. I did this today. Tomorrow I'm focusing on legalization and actually going after some of the senators that are not for it. Cardinale, Doherty, Turner, and a couple more, but there's others that aren't, and it's good to with the assembly election coming up this year. It's a really good time to get on them about it and see where they stand. That way they know that there's people that want this and we want a bill, and
they still look forward to policing for profit is what they want to do to just medical patients very much.
I mean that's what the issue is with the legalization bill. Some people think it's not going to do enough in that department, but I sometimes have a little faith that possibly with the way that the language is in the bill about cannabis, and they're really trying to flip the script so that they can sell a lot more. Because if people are still being criminalized for it, then they're not going to be supporting their revenue. And that's one of the also reasons why they don't have home cultivation, because it's hard for them to, it would be hard for them to, with a more relaxed environment, it would be hard for them to go after like growers. Like they don't want it but so that's why they're not gonna do it, because then they have to regulate it or whatever. But I mean, they'll probably still go after people like that. So that's what I'm just trying to clarify, how that's going to look, because it's something that they don't talk about.
Hopefully 2020 is promising, hopefully.
Yeah, and that too, with the 2020 election, with the federal legalization, descheduling, decriminalization, all of that.
All right, well, thank you for that.